Rolling. Up and down the fingers, dodging the cats. I'll move that down a little. And into the palm. And the pads of the pinky. And the thumb. And then to the wrist. And across the knuckles. And by golly, we are back to the fingers. Index finger and thumb. Middle finger. Ring finger. And pinky. Index. Middle. Ring. And pinky. And let's toss the ball in the air. Three, two, one. Drop the ball on the floor. Assess the feet. Step on the ball right in the middle of the foot and press down 3 times. Go up to the knuckles, press down once on each. Roll across the knuckles. Roll across the top of the heel. Bring the ball to just below the first knuckle and press down. Side of the top of the heel. And the middle of the fifth metatarsal. Roll down each of the bones. And scribble. Three, two, one. Release, reassess. Go to the other foot for a stop. Knuckles. Roll across. Top of the heel. Pressing in the 3 spots. Roll down the bones. And scribble. Three, two, one, release. Get the ball out of the way, reassess. And let's do some good mornings. Four. And shake the tree. Three, two, one, the center. Twist it away, swing the arms. And the center with some ocean wave breathing. And fingers and thumb at the base of the spine, stepping out together in starlight. Center. Same thing the other way. And the center. Let's take some forward steps. And elbow towards the opposite knee. And tap the opposite heel in the front. And then behind. And cross step with a twist and a punch. And then we'll walk, march, or jog. Jack Bush today, with or without weights, or a bottle, or a can, or nothing at all, whatever. A lot of rapid squats in that. So I wouldn't do them here. I think I'll try to run off much too much food yesterday. And we've got some rolling in the F class. Going to get started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Twenty. And 30. 2 knee press. Interlace the fingers. Raise the hands up. Reaching up. And down if you're on your toes and reach back. Extending the back. Back to center, then to one side. And then the other. Center, lower the hands, press out of your chest. And then come on down and interlace the hands behind the back and raise them up. A little higher. Come on down and shrug. Put your fingers on your shoulders and rotate the elbows forward. And then behind. Extend the arms and tap the shoulders. And then bring one arm across the body and press in at or above the elbow. Then the other. First arm behind the back, pressing down and in. Then the other. And form an L and squeeze the shoulder blades together. Release, squeeze, release, and squeeze one more time. Then grab both elbows and rock side to side. Extend one arm, fingers up, pull back. Fingers down. Drop the wrist, wiggle fingers, make a fist. And then other hand, fingers up. Down. And flopped. Come on down, rotate the neck and head. Go the other way. And nod. Go ear to shoulder. And let's grab a stick. We'll start by putting the stick on the inside of the arch. Other foot goes out, bend the knee on that foot that went out. Slide down the stick to stretch the adductors. And then go the other way. Come on up. Bring the stick out in front. The foot is about 6 inches away. The toes are. Put the stick on the collarbone, slide down, lift the sole of the foot. Wiggle it back and forth if you'd like. And come on up. Press the sole of the foot against the stick. And then do the same thing with the other leg, starting with the hamstring stretch. And then the calves. And then we'll take the stick behind the back, parallel to the spine, and move it up and down. And then switch the position on the hands. And bring the stick up overhead and go side to side. And then bring it to the shoulders, palms facing in, and we'll do 10 bicep curls. And drop stick below the waist, switch the position of the palms so they're facing in. Hinge at the waist, bend the knees slightly. Go down as far as you can, keeping the spine neutral, and come up 10 times. Then hinge at the waist again, keep the stick down there and raise the elbows past the rib cage 10 times. Come on up. Stick is at the shoulders. Raise it overhead. And then bring it below the waist. And we're gonna bring the elbows up to shoulder height. Hold it there and push out. We're going to stick behind the back, palms facing away from the body. Raise the stick behind you 10 times. Then reverse the position of the hands so the palms are in and do another tap. We're going to shake up to the crook of the elbows and twist at the waist. And then bring the stick out in front. Hold on with two hands, one hand or a finger or two. Up on your toes for 15, and then we'll go back on our heels for 15. 5, 6, and back on the heels. Yeah. Come on down, put the stick down. If you're using something in your hands while we do the exact push or grab. And we so do 10 rounds on each, of course. We start with the squat, raise around the clock, press. Move these squats around in the sequence. Doing 3, starting now. It's 10, take a breath. And raises. And a breath. Around the clock. Breath. And some raises. And take a couple of breaths. And we're going to start with raises. Squats will go to number 2. A little bit fast. 10, breath. Squats. Breath. Around the clock. Breath. And some presses. And 10. All right. Breathe a couple. We'll move squats into third position as always on this last round, which is even a bit faster. All right, here we go. And breath and around the clock. Breath. Squat. And 10. And presses. 9 and 10. All right. Whew. All right. So breath work this week, an old favorite. Andrew Weil's 4-7-8. Great relaxation breath, great for going to sleep, good for calming down. Inhale 4, hold 7, exhale through the mouth 8. And maybe making some sort of a sound, a whoosh or a hum or whatever feels right on the exhale. So we'll do 5 rounds, starting now. Yeah, rub those hands together. Cultivating chi. And forming a cue ball, of course, and centering. Cubus. And let us open our hearts. Pause and exhale to send it out. And center. Cubus. And bring down the heavenly chi. And go down and gather it up. And yeah.
Have a wonderful birthday, Tom.
Hey, Nina, thank you so much. Thank you for being here
Happy
and,
New Year.
and celebrating it with me.
Betcha.
Okay. Take care. Okay, I'm going to do some rolling. I'm going to get, if I can find a ball, because the cat stole the one that I found before. A ball. Oh, there's two. All right, there's a good one. So, going to take the ball and the roller and meet you on the floor. And I figure we'll work on the shoulders and neck today. So we're going to put the ball right there on the levator scapula and roll around on the one side. And if you find a particularly tender spot, as always, you might want to lean into it and hold and breathe into it. Yeah, there's a spot. Yes. 3, 2, 1, and then we're going to go over to the rear deltoid on the same side. Me, it's the right side right now. And do the same. Rolling around, looking for that tender spot. There we go, right there. And leaning into it. And then we're going to move over to the left side and repeat on both those muscles. Over to scapula. And And then the rear deltoid. And then we're gonna put the ball aside, grab the roller, keep it behind you for now. Move your ears side to side and left to right. Make a note of how they feel, how not your ears, but your neck feels. Any restrictions, any pain. Maybe one side goes further than the other, just make a note of that. Then bring the roller up underneath your hairline, right above the neck. Do the same, moving the ears back and forth. And then stay to the right and do 4 circles in one direction with your head. And 4 in the other. And nod 8 times. And then we're going to move the head so you're resting on your left side. Do 4 circles in each direction. And nod 8 times. And then bring the head to the middle of the roller. Still, it's on the hairline. You're going to do 8 figure eights, starting in one direction for 4, and then the other for the other 4. And when you're done with that, secure the roller, make sure it's still on the hairline, and then push it back just a touch, maybe an inch, half an inch, and do 8 knots. When you're done, bring it back to the hairline and go left to right with your ears. Notice any differences, any improvement in range of motion, any lessening of pain. Push the roller away on the floor. Again, ears towards the ground. Make a note of any improvement. And that'll be it. Have a great day. Get up slowly.